Out here on a rainy day today, I wanted to talk to you about rainy day funds or emergency funds. And this is not your typical talk about how you should save 3 to 6 months worth of your expenses into an emergency fund. While that is true, I think for a majority of people, you want to have that safety net set aside, but we hope never to tap it, right? That's why it's called an emergency fund. It's for a true emergency, not if your water heater breaks or you need a new roof. Those are things that we should have covered in a house budget, not for travel or other things. Of course, we should have those in other line items for our budget. This is for a true emergency situation. Typically, it's for if you lose a job unexpectedly and you need to have months worth of required expenses saved up while you're looking for that next job. And this is really important to have those funds. What most people do is put those funds into just a savings account, maybe a money market account. And that was fine as of a few years ago. Maybe you could earn 2, 3, 4% for that. But now we're talking really earning pennies on this stuff. 0.5%, maybe 1%. There just aren't a lot of options out there to earn money on simple savings. And also, we hope never to tap this. And so if your emergency savings is $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 or more, and it's only earning next to nothing, that can be a real drag in terms of 5, 10, 20 years of performance on your overall portfolio trying to reach your other goals, such as retirement or being financially independent. So I'd like to turn it around a little bit and say, if we're hoping never to use this, but we still need it, might want to play some more percentage games and say, all right, I'll invest this in a 50-50 portfolio, cash and bonds, and 50% equities. 50% sort of cash and bonds, 50% equities. And so that, because I'm hoping not to tap it, if I do, it's still going to be there. Yeah, equities could drop by quite a large percent, but you're still going to have that cushion there. And it's going to help boost your performance going forward. Now, of course, there's nuances to everybody's situation. Some people have very stable jobs, very stable career, and have lots of skill sets that they can take advantage of if you lose one job, highly employable in other areas. Therefore, if you have that stable income, if you have lots of other savings, if you've built up other taxable savings that are invested and you have larger portfolios, you could take more risk with your emergency fund and say, this is for true emergencies, not for a house payment I'm going to put in 3 years or anything like that. For true emergencies, hoping to never spend it, you can take that and get it more invested into the market or into a safer, portfolio allocations. Now, if you are a freelancer, you like to change jobs quite often, quit one job, go on vacation, take another job, of course, in those situations, we're going to need that emergency fund. If you don't have any emergency fund built up, of course, you're going to need to start building that. But this is a new perspective, and I think it's really valuable for people to understand the long-term drag of having 30, 40, 50,000 of emergency funds just sitting around for just in case. And 5, 10 years later, you look up and now it's 51,000 and it's still sitting there just in case. And that money every 7 or 10 years could double. And so there's a real opportunity lost there. So hope that gave you some things to think about on a rainy day for your rainy day fund. Have a great rest of your day, and let me know any comments or questions.